welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. In celebration of LGBTQ Pride Month, on Saturday, the mayor and the Attleboro Council on Human Rights held a Pride flag-raising ceremony at City Hall. The ceremony featured a number of area politicians, community leaders, and LGBTQ advocates. Here, Speaker Carissa Johnstone shared her story.
I knew by 8 years old I was not a boy. I was something else other than a boy. By 11, I had the wrong body, right? Wrong equipment, wrong everything. By high school, traditional dating, asking girls out was impossible. I felt too defective to do anything, to have any self-esteem, to do anything of that order. I was meek, quiet, proper, well-behaved, generally, submissive to rules and authority, and eternally very feminine. Through my 20s, being a late bloomer, some dating, I got dumped a lot. I was married in my 30s, wrong person, that divorced. There were many times throughout my life I tried to prove to a person, women at the time, that I was enough man for them. Failed. Personal training, failed. Not to put words in other people's mouths, but I've known plenty of AMABs, assigned male at birth, who tried military, bodybuilding, you name it. And same with AFABs, assigned females at birth, trying to do everything they could to deny their actual true gender. So by my 40s, my alcoholism was out of control, way out of control. I wanted to die, I really did. But I sought help. So letting go due to a loving support from so many new friends who were not only graceful, but loving and empathetic to my situation, and I transitioned about 5.5 years ago. So I am a lover of science, but also a lover of God. And I've had to adjust how I see my higher power in a way that is more my own. First of all, why are some people, institutions, etc., are unsupportive or sometimes even hostile, one might ask? Well, ignorance can lead to misunderstanding. Misunderstanding can lead to curiosity, envy, anger, or not my child syndrome, right? So how often do some people use religion, the R word, to use it as just cause for their hate and favorable policy changes, etc.? Or asserting power over people that are different from them because just to elevate themselves. I mean, we see this all the time as people who are LGBTQ. So in response to this, what been my experience is, it's not a choice, it's not a novelty, a trend, or a way of going against the grain for the sake of being different. I believe personally that being on the rainbow spectrum, that's what I like to call it, being on the spectrum, it's innate, it's formed in the womb. I've read a couple papers that suggest this. It doesn't make any sense to me to make one's life harder because you want to be rainbow. That doesn't make sense to me. It's hard. It's flipping hard. Hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life is to transition. But it was inevitable for my survival.